Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. So the other day in my Facebook, I shared the phrase, if you are having something negative going on and you don't know it, don't worry, it will get bigger. And when it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, then you cannot not know about it because you're going to feel it, right? So I had this question in the post, in the comments, and the question is kind of like, is it all about training yourself to connect to yourself so you notice those negative thoughts? Then you get so good at noticing those negative thoughts, even when the smallest of things happen, that it won't throw you off track. Meaning you learn to catch those negative thoughts before they throw you off track. That's the question, right? First of all, I want to make sure that with the law of the universe, the law of vibration and attraction, and the process of manifestation, it will never be about trying to avoid difficult moments where you will not be aligned, or the way that this lady calls it, it throws you off track. It's not about trying to avoid those moments. It's all about learning how to manage and deal with these moments in your human story, in your human experiences, so that if they trigger you, you are able to get back in alignment very fast, right? So I would like to share something incredible, important that has transformed my life and can transform yours too. Many people try to manage their thoughts on their own, right? But it's not as easy as it sounds. Yes, it is simple, but it requires a reliable structure and guidance. If it were easy, many people would be living lives they absolutely love. Instead, we see people struggling with frustration, suffering, fear, worries, and constantly pleasing others. And I'm not only talking about anybody, also many coaches, they feel like they're kind of stuck between where they are and where they would love to be, between intellectually understand it mostly, though not able to embody it so they can really achieve all those beautiful things that they would love to have in that life they absolutely love, right? So many people often live lives they think they must live rather than the lives they truly want. And many don't even know the answer to the question, what is it that I truly would like to be, what I would like to do, or what I would like to have? And also, again, I talk to coaches. So often, even when we achieve some of the good we desire, we find ourselves slipping back into old patterns with time. This is because our subconscious mind, which controls about 90% of our thoughts, is still running an old negative pattern, or an old, most of the time, negative programming, right? And when I say 90%, that means, and make you aware of that, 90% means 9 out of 10 thoughts. That's a lot, okay? So I learned that we always manifest 24 hours, 7 days a week. Manifestation is not just about achieving what you want. It's about the constant reflection of your vibration. And I will repeat that again. Manifestation is not just about achieving what it is that you want, your wishes. It's about the constant reflection of the vibration that you send out. You know what happens? We live in a vibrational universe, right? And therefore, we always manifest because we always think, we always feel, and we always send out a vibration. Often, we manifest the opposite of what we want because of the negative vibrations that we emit based on our thoughts, our unaware thoughts, right? People often believe they cannot control their thoughts. Well, I kind of agree with it. So I would like to say that you can guide your thoughts. You can redirect your thoughts. Okay? Many people believe that they cannot do that because they let momentum build. So what do I mean with that? Think of momentum as your visible reality. The reality that you have
being, you have been trained to believe that the only reality that is true and real is the one that you can observe through your 5 human senses. Everything that you can see, smell, taste, hear, and touch is what is for many of us the only reality that exists. I used to call it nowadays our visible reality, because in my world, from my perception, there are 2 realities. There is the one that is visible, that I live through as a human experience, and then there is the one that is invisible, which is all the energy, the frequencies, the vibrations that we create from the inside out based upon the thoughts that we have. Okay? So think of momentum as your visible reality, your circumstances, the circumstances that you are experiencing, your conditions, and all the results that you have in your life. If you continuously think negatively, you build momentum in that direction, resulting in negative circumstances and outcomes. And to change this, you need to become aware of your subconscious thoughts. So you need to become aware of your unaware thoughts. And since about 90% of our thoughts are unconscious, we have a lot of work to do, right? And these unconscious thoughts shape our feelings. They shape our emotions. And they shape the energy we emit, which the universe picks up, right? If most of our thoughts are negative, without knowing it, right, we unknowingly generate feelings and emotions that create a negative energetic state. Why? Because your feelings and your emotions are always created through the capacity of your thinking. What significance, what meaning do I give to my circumstances? What am I doing with my circumstances? So it's the thoughts that create that emotion and that feeling that you have, which creates your energetic vibration. This negative state sets a tone, a feeling tone, which attracts negative ideas, negative thoughts, circumstances, opportunities, people, relationships, anything and everything that is meeting that low contractive negative energetic frequency, right? The process of manifestation is always at work. Write that down. Your process of manifestation is always at work 24/7. Once you become aware of these unconscious thoughts, you can start guiding your thoughts intentionally. And that's why I call that intentional thinking. It's all about crystal clear clarity about what it is that we want. And then through intentional thinking, you can start to guide your thoughts by becoming aware, first of all, about your unaware thoughts to be able to reemplace them and shift them. By focusing on things that make you feel good, you align your energy with positive outcomes. We want the things we want because they make us feel good. It's always about feeling good. Write that down as well. It's always about feeling good. The only reason why I want to have what I want to have, be what I want to be, create what I want to create, give what I want to give, because I truly believe that that will make me feel good. When you start to understand this, you realize it's your job to train yourself to become aware of the negative thoughts that make you not feel good, so you can guide those thoughts into positive thoughts or do something that makes you feel better. This can even be bake a cake. This process is about feeding your fate and starving your fear. And here's a practical approach to shift your thoughts and feelings. So the first step, and I truly believe it's the biggest step of the whole process, notice how you feel. When you feel bad, recognize this as a sign that you're out of alignment. Don't make it bigger. Don't make it deeper. Don't go into the why or whatever that it might be. Just go to, how am I feeling? Am I feeling good? Great. Am I not feeling good? Great as well. Just see it as a sign that at that moment, the energy that you are creating and that you are emitting is one of a low contractive, negative energetic frequency, which will not meet the desired future, the vibrations of the desired future that you would love to live. Identify the thought behind the feeling, because now you understand that behind every feeling, there is a thought that creates that feeling. Understand that your thoughts are always creating your feelings, always. Shift your focus to thoughts that make you feel better. If thinking about the sun makes you feel better, go and think about the sun. If you have a dog or a puppy and it makes you feel good to think about that puppy, do that. To become aware of those unconscious thoughts, our unaware thoughts, start by noticing your feelings. That's the most quickest and the most simple way to do that. It's easier to detect your feelings than your thoughts, at least for me. I know when I feel good and I know when I do not feel good. It is as simple as this. Train yourself to notice what you're noticing, okay? Use practical steps to build this awareness, because there are some steps and some tools that you can use. As your awareness grows around your feelings, you will stop seeing them as resistance and you will start seeing them as indicators. It's something that you have to train yourself to do as well. It's repetition. Then they will show you when you're not feeling good. Okay, your negative feelings just are showing you when you are not feeling good, which only means that you're not aligned with your true self and the vibration of the future that you desire. So no matter what happens around you, when you notice that you're not feeling good, which is easy, it's easy for you to detect, right? You will know that this doesn't serve you. Not feeling good doesn't serve you. So instead of focusing on the thoughts, you go directly to your feelings and your emotions. After, again, several steps, reflect on the thought that created that feeling. And this is crucial because it's always the thought and the meaning that you give to any circumstances that generate your feelings. As long as you allow your circumstances to control your feeling, you're giving your power away of your emotional state. And with other words, we are a victim of circumstances. Yeah, that sounds really hard, but it is absolutely the way it is. Everything that I have been telling you and sharing with you, repeat this process over and over and over and over and over and over again until you create a new pattern. It's kind of like a new kind of automatic pilot. And this doesn't mean that you won't get triggered. Okay, recently I let my human experience take over and I allowed it to control my thoughts and feelings. All right, so I got pulled back by gravity into my old programming. The beautiful thing is that I was able to detect and notice it very quickly. And I was able to shift back to my alignment and feel good. I do have to say how important support and structure, support, and reliable communities are. Why? Because at that time, my intuition told me to go outside of me to my community, share that human experience. And because of me sharing that vulnerability and showing myself, I was able to do it even quicker. They really hold space for me. And I was able to connect with some higher energetic frequency. And then afterwards, I did the steps and I did some beautiful reflection. I did write some things down and I got back into my alignment again. Okay. And this is only possible through practice, through knowledge, awareness, conscious expansion, meditation, and some other exercises that I keep doing. When you are aligned with your source, things start to unfold and continue unfolding in wonderful ways. So if you want to dive deeper into this and learn how to truly manifest the life that you desire, reach out to me for a free clarity call valued at 250 euros, okay? I will be with you and I just know you're gonna love it. I already have beautiful feedback from other coaches that I was honored to be able to guide them and to create some awareness and clarity about what it's all about. Okay, so let's explore how you can start living the life you absolutely love through a proven program and dedicated guidance. So feel free to click on my name. You can send me a friend request on Facebook, and you can shoot me a personal message in Messenger to join or to book that clarity call with me. I'm looking forward to connect with you, and take care. I love you. Bye.